I think it's important for all of us to remember that tonight is about our family. I think it's time for all of us to forget and forgive.
Well, I think we can all handle that. Can you, Alan?
I already have, Alexandra.
Oh, well, you're quite the forgiving soul, aren't you, Alan?
And what exactly do you want us to forgive, Alan? That Gus threw each of us under the bus to save Harley?
Mom, does it even matter anymore?
Oh, Gus. Come in, come in.
Sorry I'm late.
Oh, that's all right. We're just all very happy that you made it.
Yeah, I can see that. Someone want to hand me a blindfold and my last cigarette, maybe? Is one of you the killer? Are you standing here looking at me, knowing that you're the reason Harley's in jail?
Gus, this is a welcoming committee, not a firing squad.
Well, thank you for that, Big Al. Dad.
Ladies,
Welcome home, Gus. It's nice to have you here.
Thank you, Alexandra. And it makes me, happy to think that perhaps we can all just get along.
by this time tomorrow, Gus will have finished his first full day back at Spaulding. And I can't help but think it's a harbinger of great things to come for the company and our family.
If you say so.
What was that?
I was just saying that this is the biggest joke of a meal I've ever had in this house.
All right, Lizzie, we have all made mistakes here. I think it's important right now we help each other forgive and just move on.
Okay, but I don't like pretending. Pretending that we actually like each other and that we're a normal family.
It is family. And that's all that counts, Elizabeth.
Family? Okay, Gus tore me to shreds on the stand, and you tried to punish him for months. Olivia hates everyone at this table. And that's a family? And you know what? At the end of the day, Dad is still gone.
I know, Elizabeth.
So why? Why are you here? Why do you even want him here or her?
Because Gus is a Spaulding, and so is Emma. Flesh and blood. That will always trump everything else.
Well, no, Dad, I mean, almost everything else. Lizzie's got a point. There was a point that I was after each and every person in this room. And so this is what we should do. Everybody should just put down their forks and pick up their knives and go ahead, and here I am, just take a stab at me. So let's start with somebody. Beth, how about you? Don't hold back. I hurt you. We both know it, so go ahead. Now's your chance. Just say it.
All right. You hurt me.
Right. Why? Because I put Lizzie on the stand, right?
No. You didn't just put her on the stand. You tortured her. You dug at all of her sore spots. You were totally willing to sacrifice my daughter to save Harley.
Mm-hmm. That's absolutely true. Just like you. Like you were willing to leave with Phillip just to protect your children. Forget about the rest of them. We do stuff like that out of love. I understand that. So, we're no different, you and me. I'm just human, like you.
So was that supposed to be an apology for making everybody think I killed my own father?
Yes. That's what that was. That was an apology. I'm sorry. I really am sorry. Come on. I couldn't see it back then. That's just... Harley saw it. She tried to make me see it, but all I could see in my mind, you guys, was Harley going to prison. And that's it. Love is blind. Or it makes you go blind, or whatever. But Lizzie, I'm no different than you, okay? I'm no different than you. Wouldn't you do anything you could in this world just to get your father back? Anything at all?
Yes, you really don't have to do it.
And you too, Alexandra. Come on now. Nobody knows better than you, crossing that line for love. Olivia? You did everything you could to trash Harley's trial, didn't you? Why'd you do that? To save your marriage or to just keep your life intact? And I hated it. I hated what you did. But that's what we do. We do anything for love, but I understand it. Do I understand what you did? Absolutely. Absolutely. And Dad, you had said something at the grave site. Do you remember?
What was that?
You had said you can't always save the people that you love the most, but you don't have to stop loving them. Do you remember that?
Yes.
Right. Well, that's how I feel about Harley, felt. Look, I'm not stupid, okay? Harley's gone. This is my family. This is how I feel about my family. You're my future. I just need a chance to prove it to you, all. That I have a place here, under this roof with all of you.
I don't think Gus is asking too much.
He's asking for us to trust him.
Yeah. That's basically it, just a shot. Olivia?
I know what it feels like to be desperate and angry and to do things that you normally wouldn't do under other circumstances.
You're like that all the time.
I've been more like that lately. All right, I thought my future was with Bill, but things change, you know, and you either change with him or you die. I think we're all proof of that. Yeah, I think we should give him some compassion. You know, he's only trying to do now what we've already done.
Well, now, we all know Gus has made his mistakes, which, in a way, proves to me that he's absolutely a member of this family. Welcome.
Oh, thanks, Auntie.
Beth?
Is this really that important to you?
I've already lost one son. I don't want to lose another.
Okay. I guess that we do the best that we can, and more importantly, we move forward.
And Elizabeth?
Yeah, sure. I mean, I guess things can't get any worse. So, Gus and Olivia, welcome home.
Excuse me.
Well, I guess that went about as well as can be expected.
Dad, don't worry about it. All families are like this, okay? But we'll pick this up tomorrow. I'll see you at the office first thing.
Taking a breather between shows? It was a great performance. And I mean that. I mean that as a compliment. I mean, sincere or not, you have scored major points with Alan tonight.
Oh, maybe you're talking about yourself. Is that why you backed me up, so you could score a few points for yourself?
Well, I'm just very aware of my audience, as are you.
No, Olivia, I'm just trying to close one chapter of my life. Move on to the next. See you around?
I want to thank you
For what?
for standing up for Gus in there.
Oh, look, you've been amazing at welcoming Emma and me back into the family, and I thought the least I could do to reciprocate would be to reach out to your son. Honestly, though, I've got to work with the guy.
Very diplomatic and very, very appreciated.
You know how unsettled things have been around here.
Unsettled? Yeah, because everybody hates each other.
That's not true.
No, not completely. Remember what your grandfather always says.
Yeah, keep your friends close and your enemies closer, but honestly, I think the Godfather said that first.
Could have been Mrs. Godfather.
And you know what else your granddad says? He says if you put two piranhas in the same tank, there's a good chance they'll eat each other. Let's hope.
Did I miss the punchline? Let me guess, I am the punchline.
No, well, half.
Well, newsflash, ladies, I've got something to tell you. The joke's on you, too. Only it's not quite so funny. Not if you value your freedom.
Okay, Olivia, you have our attention. What's the drama?
You don't know.
Well, enlighten us, please.
Well, what'd you think of that show tonight?
What are you talking about?
Don't play cute with me. We all know what's going on, except Alan. He's too close to Gus to see it.
It?
The only reason that Gus came back to Spaulding was to make sure that he pinned Phillip's murder on one of us here.
Ah, yes, pure paranoia. What brought this on? I mean, do you have something to hide, Olivia?
Do you think that he's given up on Harley? That he's going to stop investigating this case?
No.
And you, Alexandra, you're the one who's been to prison. As I recall, you didn't like it very much, but Gus would not hesitate to send you back there if it means getting Harley out. That goes for the rest of us, too. I suggest we keep a very close eye on him together.